Ho, 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 Merry Christmas, comic book community. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another video with Swagglehos. Another special Christmas edition here on the channel where we look back on the year and talk about the top 5 comics underneath our figurative Christmas trees that we got this last calendar year. I hope you guys are having a wonderful day today. I hope you guys are having a great time with your families, your friends, great holiday cheer. I hope you guys all got AF-15s and Action 1s under your Christmas tree this morning. Sadly, I did not. But I do have a lot of cool books to talk about and share with you guys of just fun pickups I had throughout the year. And in this video, I'd love for you to do the same. You know, of course, comment down below what were some of your top Christmas pickups, comic book pickups for the year of 2023. What was under your guys' Christmas tree? I'm going to do mine here today, and this should be a really, really fun video. I hope you guys are just enjoying. I don't know, what are you guys doing this morning? Opening presents, cleaning up, prepping food, watching football? Whatever you're doing, this is going to be a little watch along to some of my comic books that I picked up here. But, of course, before I get into it, if you guys could like, comment, subscribe, I would appreciate it. Help support the channel, doing those things. Hot cocoa. And the first one that I would like to talk about here is this one, Superman number 13, the World War II cover in the Superman run, the first DC publication logo right there in the upper right corner, and just a very, very cool golden age comic book of Superman. You know, I'm one of the rare few that loves the early Superman covers, or I know a lot of people love the early Superman covers, but you know, everyone makes fun of Superman in comparison to the Batman books, and I understand Batman ones are way more valuable, way more desired, but I do think that there's a lot of great Superman stuff out there in the comic book market. I have my eye on a lot of other Superman covers and things like that I'm sure in, you know, the new year 2024 I will be picking up a lot of them as well. But I was happy to find this one on eBay, you know, in a raw auction. Like I say on here on the channel many times, I mean, eBay auctions right now, I really truly feel are where it's at. You know, all of these books just slipping through the cracks, you know, on eBay because of the you know, the nature of how that website works, the nature of, you know, the randomness of it. People just randomly listing stuff, and it ends at 7 a.m. in the morning and nobody is actually watching. And it's just it's a great place to find that stuff, because I was able to pick up that book for, you know, I don't know, it was $300 something, you know, less than $400. And that was a steal. That was a steal for actually me finding that book at that price, and eBay no less. So there are good deals out there, you know, even online. Even the people that can't actually hunt in the wild, you can find books being sold at discount on that platform. All right, next book here that I got picked up for 2023, number 4 on the list, is a classic book, Amazing Spider-Man number 2, first appearance of the Tinkerer and the Vulture, and third appearance of Spider-Man. I think that that's the most underrated part about this book. This is the third appearance of Spider-Man. Now, I realize third appearances are a bit of a meme, but when we're talking about third appearances of Spider-Man, I mean, that's a pretty big deal. I feel like that's actually, you know, something where, you know, CGC actually will notate on the label third appearance of Spider-Man, because it actually matters. Can I focus here? Hey, camera. Third appearance of Spider-Man. That's actually the thing they put first. That's the top of the list. And then it's first appearance of the Vulture and Terrible Tinkerer. But a beautiful comic book, a beautiful pickup. Found this one in the wild. Actually was able to get this, you know, as a raw, get it graded and stuff, you know. Who really knows if it's actually 7.0? I mean, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? We don't actually know anymore, but I would like to think that it is a 7.0 because I actually bought it and graded it myself. But a very, very cool book. I mean, this one is one of the covers that I actually really do love this one. I mean, you gotta love Spider-Man Ditko, and I do like how, you know, he's like flying over the city right here and his feathers just ripped off and Spider-Man is falling there. But you know, a very, very cool pickup. You know, happy to get this one, my earliest personal Spider-Man book. And you know, based on where prices are, you know, with Spider-Man keys, you never know. We might try to make some moves, you know, climb up the appearance ladder for Spider-Man in this next year. Could be a good year to do that. I don't know. What do you guys think? All right, next up here, number 3 on the list. I picked this one because not only is it a book that I am just very, very happy to have, but it's also a book that I feel like kind of represents the year in which we had in being able to upgrade certain books. Now, this one, of course, is Iron Man #1 in a beautiful 9.2 condition. I mean, a really, really, really beautiful copy. Great colors on this one. You know, a few spine ticks and things like that. Little spine wear or wear at the bottom here, which is why I got the 9.2. But white pages 9.2. I mean, a really, really nice copy. Was able to upgrade my copy 2 times over this year into this one. This is the 3rd copy that I actually got this year, and finally got it right with this one. You know, the best one I had of all 3, and that was one of my things going into this year. I think in the last kind of end of the year video, I talked about how this would be a good year to sort of upgrade a lot of your own sort of comic books and your own keys that you already have in your collection. And I was actually able to do that for most of the books that I wanted to upgrade, including this one right here. So really, really great to have this one. I mean, I don't know. There's something about this cover. I think it's a classic cover. It's always striking. I realize that you know, there are other books out there that, you know, I could maybe trade this at some point, you know, to get some value out of this and trade into something different. And I'm not going to say that I won't do that eventually, but for now, I'm really happy to have this one, especially in this high of grade. All right, next up here, #2 on the list. A very, very cool pickup. One that I didn't necessarily think I would target this year, but it just sort of, you know, the price was right when I was on a claim sale by Marvel Comics. Shout out to Jordy. But this one right here is Journey into Mystery #83, first appearance of Thor in a CGC 1.5. But it is a beautiful 1.5. I mean, these are the best types of 1.5s. I mean, look at the cover. Look at how it presents. Obviously, you got a little chip down there, but great colors. You know, I mean, it presents like a, you know, 3.0 to 4.0. But the reason, got the 1.5s right there, you know? Little rip in the back corner, which, you know, doesn't really bother me. Oh, okay, there actually one up there too. That's why I got the 1.5 distinction. But, you know, hey, front looks great, man. Front looks great. Really, really cool book. This is one that, you know, man, this one has had its correction, had its pullback, but probably is in that sweet spot where if you're somebody who, you know, always wanted to pick up, you know, a key like this, this could be a good time to look for it. You know, I mean, obviously don't just pay like the first price you see on, you know, eBay. You know, pay attention, do your homework, maybe try to find it at auction, try to snipe a copy. But you might be able to get a really, really good deal on this one because, you know, at least relatively speaking, the prices seem pretty decent compared to where they were the last 3 years, especially coming off of Thor: Love and Thunder. You know, nobody wants this book right now. I actually think this is one of those books where in my video I talked about it, where most of the sales for this book, almost across every single grade, most sales came via auction. I don't think that there has been a single buy it now over this last like calendar year. I'm totally making that up. I could be totally wrong, but I think that it's actually possible that no one has actually bought this book now because they were like, I want it. It's more like, oh, this book is at auction. Oh, that seems pretty cheap. Yeah, I guess I'll pick it up. You know, so it is a really interesting spot for this book to be in, and maybe that could be an indication of like, hey, you probably have a lot of time until people actually are actively buying fixed price listings. Then that would be maybe a time when it's like, okay, it looks like, you know, this book is getting hot again, versus like, you know, people just needing to liquidate it, you know, $1 start on eBay or at auction or whatever. But either way, a classic Marvel Silver Age book right here, blue chip, if you want to call it a blue chip, maybe not at that great, I don't know, but I'm happy to have it. You know, it's a great time, you know, with where prices are and where they continue to go. It's like, you know, ASM 1s, Hulk 1s, AF-15s, all these types of books. Totally within striking distance. At least that's in my opinion. But I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what happens in the market in the future, next year. I'm going to do my predictions for 2024. I'm going to do my review of my predictions for 2023. That should be a good video because I think I got a lot right. I think I got a lot of those predictions right. And I have some good thoughts going into 2024 of what I think the predictions of that year will be for comic book trends. Now, moving on here, before I show the last one, got to give an honorable mention to my actual favorite comic book I got this year. Sorry, guys, had to do it. It truly is my favorite comic book I got this year. My comic book, Sanity. This is my favorite comic book I got this year, 100%. Technically, my favorite copies of my favorite comic book I got are the ones behind my shoulder right here. Is this my left shoulder? This is my left shoulder. Behind my left shoulder right here. Technically, those are my favorite because they're signed by the cover artist and things like that. But that is my honorable mention of my favorite comic picked up this year. But if we're talking about vintage comic collecting, the last book I got this year that is hands down my favorite comic I got in the year of 2023. You guys guessed it. Darkhawk #1. Double cover. All the way across the sky. Double rainbow. Guys, the focus. I'm sorry, guys. There it is. Darkhawk double cover. First cover 9/8. Interior cover 9/8. I mean, we can't trust the label. So we actually don't know if there's a double cover in here. But essentially, there is a double cover in here. And that's pretty cool because that means that this is a 1 of 1. Of course, this was a book picked up on behalf of me. Shout out to Ron D'Erico picking this one up for me. When this one got listed on Grails, everybody tagged me. It was like the book that had to go in my collection, and he swooped it up. And man, I can't be grateful enough, for this one. This is a Merry Christmas comic to have in the collection. One that you can't sell this one. I mean, well, I joked about it. I mean, everything's got a price, right? Everything's got a price, but my price is probably insane for this thing right here, that I would actually sell it for. Really, really cool book. Of course, guys, if you don't know what the double covers are, when they had, them coming off the printing press, sometimes the ink might be extra wet on the covers when they staple it to the interior pages of the book. And sometimes 2 of those covers would slide in and get stapled on. So if you peel off this first cover, you would see another Darkhawk 1 cover underneath that. And it got the double cover distinction. And as far as I can tell, there is only one of them that exists, which makes this book extra special, collectible to have via all other Darkhawk books out there. The one copy to rule them all. I am the ultimate Darkhawk collector. I've actually gotten a few offers on that book, which was really, really funny. And I politely declined because why would I sell it? Why would I sell it? It's the best Darkhawk copy there is. And when we get Darkhawk in some kind of movie or when Darkhawk blows up, I'm going to have an I Told You So video. And I'm going to show this book off. It's going to be a 10-minute long video of me just doing this. I'm going to say, I told you so, guys. I told you so. Anyways, that's all I got for this video. That was me showing my 5 Christmas pickups for the year of 2023. Hope you guys enjoyed it. What did you guys get throughout this calendar year? What is under your figurative Christmas tree? What kind of pickups did you have? What kind of year did you have? I hope you guys have a wonderful Merry Christmas. Big shout out to everyone out there, in the comic book community. It's been an amazing year, amazing time having, the channel, getting to interact with you guys. I hopefully put out good value to you, but I get a lot of value back, just, in talking and meeting people in the community. And it's really, really, truly a pleasure. And it's been, making my YouTube channel has been one of the most best decisions I've done. One of the most satisfying, gratifying things that endeavors that I've gone on. It's been tremendous. And yeah, it's been an amazing year. Anyways, I hope you guys have a wonderful Christmas. Happy New Year. Happy holidays. And yeah, let me know what you got this year. What are your Christmas tree pickups? Anyways, that's all I got. Like, comment, subscribe. Merry Christmas. See you on the next video.